Slavery has never received an apology.
The matter of reparations is one of making amends.
Repairing for past harm in our country in the context of reparations is really important.
It is one appropriate policy response to the crimes against humanity that we know as a transatlantic slave trade. Having been born and raised here in Evanston, seeing the decline in the population now, around 16% of the population is Black when we were in the 20% before. The decline is happening because of affordability, because of a lack of sense of place. And as much as we do in our city, and we do well, diversity and inclusion, we celebrate Black history, the achievement gap, the opportunity gap, the homeownership gap is inconsistent with what we value here in Evanston. So what I did was I just made a recommendation that we pursue reparations. As a home rule municipality, we have the option to tax it an additional up to 3%. I requested a memo from our police department on the data for policing in Evanston, specifically focusing on the Black community and if there were any disparities, to argue the point that we use that cannabis exclusively to uplift the Black community. Turns out we had 71% of our marijuana-related arrests were in the Black community. And as I stated, we're only 16% of the population. Absolutely, that is over-policing. Absolutely, that is a disparity. It is discriminating. It is a problem because all studies show that Black and white folks consume cannabis at the same rate. And so we advanced with restricting our sales tax from cannabis to fund reparations for Black residents. The first $10 million will go into this fund, but we also have a fund that is open and receiving contributions from everyone interested in paying reparations. We have so many areas of discrimination as it relates to housing, from the mortgage crisis to discrimination in appraised values, which of course that translates into equity, which translates into wealth. So we are advancing $25,000 direct benefit to Black residents for the opportunity at home ownership or sustaining their home ownership. There's a taboo and resistance to reparations because it's uncomfortable, and it's an acknowledgement of crimes against the Black community. It's an acknowledgement of continued oppression. It's an acknowledgement that white wealth is, in most part, established in some part of the slave economy, and that's uncomfortable. With the current racial tension and racial terror that we have experienced, that there is more will, there's certainly more interest in learning why reparations, understanding the case for reparations. We've done it at a hyper-local level here in Evanston, and we just need to start doing the work at a federal level as well.